race began. Let's see what will happen in this race. The clean lead there. Oh, we got some context there, but it's okay. Nothing's really gone wrong here.
As we can see now, Mada Andika was starting from the 10th position, I believe.
Yep.
Now is already climbing.
Yeah, but oh, Brian Cahyadi there trying to get slipstreams, trying to take position from Mada Andika.
Oh, looks like the Lexus has a better top speed.
So far, so no problem. Oh, Brian Cahyadi is actually taking from Raffi there.
Oh, I guess the top speed of the Lexus RCF is really OP.
Yeah. Oh, that's
that is typical Porsche.
Oh, he loses back. Oh, almost hit Shikinami.
Yeah.
Okay, so we saw. Oh.
Not yet.
Oh,
that is a brave move from Louis there.
Some close maneuvers that's trying to be done by Raffi Adisarmisto in the BMW that actually and we have
Geralvin.
Goes really wide. Oh, but still defending his positions there. It's Rocky there. Colin Louis trying to overtake Raffi.
Louis definitely have a better advantage at the exit there.
Yeah, but now Louis
side by side
on the outsides, but he has quite a bit of advantage there. Oh, yep, he's taking the positions definitely. That part of the track is actually really slow part.
Yeah.
You know? Oh,
brave move from Rafif.
And clean so far, and he takes the first position actually. And Priyatama almost lost 2 positions there because. Rinaldi.
Amazing move from
Rinaldi taking the inside.
Inside.
He's taking the second positions. This is the right-hander, which is also very. We got Muhammad Bintang Arya there. Context there because some context. Yeah, and Daniel Razuari goes really wide there.
Taking his cup of.
Mada Andika trying to take advantage from Brian Cahyadi that actually makes mistakes and goes wide there. Oh, Andre Ferianto trying to text again, and the next turn is gonna be right-hander, I believe, and he's gonna get the advantages. But right in front of them, we also got Mada Andika and Ferianto takes the positions, and Brian Cahyadi is now getting 4. I don't think so because this is but the next turn is right-hander, and we got some nasty context there, and Kurniawan Aldithia gets spun. A sharp turn there.
Yeah,
and now.
As we can see, the consequences from the bad exit now is taking its toll. Now Indra Ferianto goes inside and
definitely gets the positions there. But still, he's not getting that far there. Indra Ferianto now makes mistakes. Indra Ferianto, but actually Indra Ferianto gets wide yet again, and Brian Cahyadi takes the position.
Okay, very nice move from Brian Cahyadi there.
Oh my god. Then Lazuardi again checking from Ferianto. There's in the straights there. Entering the right corner, definitely getting the positions.
Lazuardi.
We have some battles here between Rian Chandra and
very close one.
Is that Aldithia?
Contact between Aldithia and Rian Chandra, but both of them actually goes wide, and contact between Louis and Lazuardi.
I think Rinaldi Wijaya here, even though he's already taking the pace up. We got some maneuvers there, and Rinaldi Wijaya gets the position from Rian Chandra, that getting disqualified there. And Fauzi getting we have Kanin Liwang passing.
Raki. It is Raki.
It's Raki. It's getting passed by Kanin Liwang, and now Kanin Liwang gets some.
Davis Delmiro looks like he's going to attempt a pass there, but no, not yet. Maybe in this. Contact.
That's unfortunate. We have Rian Chandra there.
Very close, very late braking there from Ferdi Gary Ramadan.
Almost. My goodness. No.
That is unfortunate for Indra Ferianto. Got collected by Ferdi Gary Ramadan.
Yes. Haven't really.
What happened with Rafif?
Marvel can be checking it from the outside. Got some context there, but still close.
but Verdi get a better exit there of contact
and
between both of them.
the both McLaren spun out.
So he took the refuel and maybe a tire change or
Yeah,
maybe
could be some damage, could be.
yeah.
And yeah, it looks like you're right about Rafi Prahasya there.
Okay, the timer is up. This will be definitely Renaldi Wijaya's win.
Yeah, definitely. Some good strategy there from Renaldi Wijaya to get the undercut there. And there you go, the second round of the Challenger Grid for the Java Sim Challenge 2022. We got our winner is Renaldi Wijaya. And Haryo Amiluhur there in the second position, followed by Marv Nurkambi, who gets another podium for the Java Sim Challenge 2022. Oh, we got some final maneuver here from Indra Ferianto trying to pass.
From Bathurst ID. I will compete in JVSC Challenge 2022 using McLaren 720S GT3, so don't miss it and see you on track.
Hi, I'm Aldo Balagulan from Veloce Ragazzo. I compete in the JavaSim Challenge 2022 using the BMW M4 GT3.
Hi, my name is Alfredo Danendra. I compete in JavaSim Challenge 2022 using 2018 Bentley Continental GT3.
Hello guys, I'm Andika Ramamolana from Legion of Racers, and I will be joining JavaSim Challenge 2022 with Mercedes AMG GT3 Evo.
Hello, this is Saskia Shinami from Moscow Racing. I'm competing in JavaSim Challenge 2022, piloting Porsche 911 GT3 L, my Unit 2. See you on the track.
Hello, my name is Audi Devanugraha. I'm from Simshantra Racing. I will compete in JavaSim Challenge 2022 using BMW M4 GT3.
Hi, my name is Hamza Bahar. I'm from Jamex Faram. I'll be competing in JavaSim Challenge 2022.
Hi, my name is Willy Ebenezer Wijaya from JavaSim. I compete in JavaSim Challenge 2022 using Bentley Continental GT3.
Hi everyone, my name is Ismail Budiman. I'm from Tadulako Sim Sport. I'm joining the JavaSim Challenge 2022. I'm driving the Ferrari 488 GT3.
Hi everyone, my name is Bobby Susanto from Autoclass ID. I compete in JavaSim Challenge 2022 using BMW M4 GT3.
Hi, my name is Daniel Rajuardi. I'm from Tadulako Sim Sport. I compete in JavaSim Challenge 2022 with the Ferrari 488 GT3 Evo. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Dylan Tan from Legion of Racers. I compete in JavaSim Challenge 2022 using Mercedes AMG GT3 Evo.
Hi, my name is Fadli Rahmat from Legion of Racers. I'll be competing in the JavaSim Challenge 2022 with the Mercedes AMG GT3 Evo.
Hi, I am Siti Asto from Wildlife Racing. I compete in JavaSim Challenge 2022 using BMW M4 GT3.
Hello everyone, my name is Ilham Shak from Ganasla Racing Esports, and I'll be joining the JavaSim Challenge 2022 using the McLaren 720S. Wish me luck!
Hi, my name is Kinan Liwang from Tadulako Sim Sport. I compete in JavaSim Challenge 2022 using the McLaren 720S GT3.
Hi, my name is Mark Dodokambi from Tadulako Sim Sport. I compete in JavaSim Challenge 2022 using BMW M4 GT3.
My name is Matthew Ross and I'm competing in the 2022 JavaSim Challenge
driving the Bentley Continental GT3.
Hi, I'm Supermo from Legion of Racers. I compete in the Java Sim Challenge 2022 in the Mercedes-AMG GT3 Evo.
Yo, hey guys, it's Mike and I'm from JMX Phantom sister team called JMX Shadow, and I compete in Java Sim Challenge 2022 and I'm using McLaren 720S GT3.
Hi, my name is Noval Herma Irfansyah from JMX Shadow. I compete in Java Sim Challenge 2022 using Mercedes-AMG GT3 Evo 2020.
Hey everybody, my name is Peter Key from JVSC Juniors and I'll be competing in the JVSC Challenge driving the Mercedes-AMG.
Hey guys, my name is Prezi Martono from JMX Phantom and I'll be competing in Java Sim Challenge 2022 with the McLaren 720S.
Hi, my name is Russell Reyes from JMX Phantom. I'll be competing in Java Sim Challenge 2022 in the McLaren 720S GT3.
Hi, my name is Shaukat Takumasuyatmo from JMX Juniors. I will compete in Java Sim Challenge 2022 with the McLaren 720S GT3.
Alright. So it looks like his mask is a little bit off. But let's just begin. So, Sugeng Dalu, selamat malam, good evening everyone. And welcome back to yet another Java Sim Challenge 2022 broadcast. And today we're gonna join our Challenger Grid for their third round in Bathurst, Mount Panorama, Australia.
Yes, it is
Australia.
in Australia.
So, and previously in our Challenger Grid we have the second round race in Paul Ricard, and we have Renaldi Wijaya actually come out as the winners. So today we come to this beautiful circuit in on top of the mountain actually.
Yep.
And some says this track is also kinda terrifying because of the track that's not that wide, and we have in the edge of the track we just have like wall and not that big of a runoff area. So if you kind of mess up in the whatever sector in the circuit, you kind of just damage your car and
that is catastrophic mistake if you have any incidents up there. So
definitely going to be scary.
Yep.
And some of you may also know. By the way, we're gonna take a look at the current standings of the drivers in the Challenger Grid. So Marv Dodokambi there in the first position. Even though he hasn't yet won any race, he's actually keeping some kind of consistent performance, and with being the second position in the first race, and then in the second race he becomes the third one.
Yep.
So he have 44 points total, and he's followed by Muhammad Bintang Arya there in the second position. We only have 32 points, so they have 12-point gaps there. And in the third position we have Mada Andika, who actually becomes the winner of the first round.
Yep.
In the Hungaroring. Then we have Brian Cahyadi in the fourth position, and we have Raffi Adisasmito in the fifth position. That's your top 5. And then we have Haryo Miluhur, we have Renaldi Wijaya, the second round winners, is now sitting in the 7th positions. That's because he actually doesn't manage to finish the first round, so he got 0 points there, but then he got 26 points in the second round, and I believe that's just the additional 1 point is because of he's the fastest
qualifying.
He holds the fastest lap there. And then we have Asuka Lengli Shikinami from Japan, our only overseas drivers here in the Challenger Grid, in the 8th position, followed by Bismar Verbudiman, and then Colin Louis in the 10th positions there, and then Indra Ferianto, Danindra Lazuardi, Rian Chandra, Kenan Liwang, Ferdi Gari Ramadan, Kurniawan Alditya, Todi Priyatama, Rafif Prahasya, Jalu Putu Sekeja, Adex Trisna, and then Outside of that zone, and from 21st to 27th position, they haven't recorded any point yet. Then Ridho Adi Sasmito, Raki Saumadia, Philip Tong, Girafin Maheswara, Friki Haji Fauzi, Davis Belmiro, and Alif Akbar. So, actually, the last 6 drivers there, they actually have missed one out of 2 races in the first and second round. So they
some of them are absent on the first or the second race, so they have 0 points because of that. As we can see there in the standings, from second to fourth, actually the gap of the points is very close. So this will be interesting battle for the rest of the season.
Yeah, definitely. And by the way, they still have a lot of chances actually, because we only had race in 2 rounds out of the 5, so we still have 3 rounds, which is more than 50% of the total round here. So yeah, there's still quite a lot of chances for the positions change here. And now, as you can see in your screen, we're still in the free practice sessions here, and then we have Renaldi Wijaya actually becomes the fastest one here. He's the second round winners actually, and we have Colin Louis there in the second position. And by the way, I think a lot of you know this circuit because it has one of the iconic part, which is the skyline, the SS, and the deeper.
Yep,
the 3 part.
The top of the mountain from skyline into forest. That is the most challenging and tricky, and for us, the commentators and also the viewers, that will be the most exciting part. But that will be the most terrifying part for the drivers, because that moment when you hit the skyline, you can't see almost anything, because it then just drops suddenly and then into the SS curve there.
Yeah, and that's full of blind corners actually. Yeah, and so that's actually quite interesting part, because especially for beginner drivers like me, when I'm firstly started in the sim racing world, it's one of the hard part that I need to because so this is the part that we're talking about. So now he is entering the SS here. That's some really scary part, especially if you have some kind of battles here, because right and left we have only a wall there, not so far from the track limit. We don't have any kind of runoff area actually. And then after coming down the forest elbow here, this is where the part when you maybe could have a lot of overtaking chances, because maybe you could check the slipstream, but it's not that long of a strike actually, because you have to go to the chase here. So you have to make this small right-hander, and then turns into the chicanes here, and then another straight here, following to the final corner, the Morris corner, and then you back to the main straight. So this is basically only how long is this track actually?
Around 6.2 or 6.2 kilometers. So it is pretty long.
Yeah, although it's although it's not like as long as Spa, for example, maybe, but it's actually the circuit itself takes a lot of areas, because you have a long straight here, and then it's just really going around the mountain.
Yep. In the middle part of the track, we actually could see some farm or some houses. So maybe there's still people living there.
Yeah, could be. And we also have one of the iconics. That in one side of the hill we have a big title of the Bathurst Mount Panorama, if I'm not mistaken. Very, very big. And this is gonna be scary actually, because like we see Mada Andika here is really pushing the limits and goes really, really close to the wall, almost bringing like city circuits kind of vibes, really, really small circuit.
Hill climb Monaco basically.
yeah, definitely Monaco with some
elevation changes.
Yeah. Yeah, this is also one of the scariest part because it's really steep downhill there.
Yeah, but if you get the momentum, going on, you will get a better exit, and then you will carry more speed actually in the Conrad Strait. So it will be a fierce battle between the drivers here.
Definitely. And in other hand, if you didn't manage to get the momentum right, you're just gonna lose it in the straight possibly because that's quite a long straight. So now we're following Rafif Rahasya here in his Peugeot BMW in the 15th position. Yeah, you really need to get close to the wall here if you want to get the best possible time here. And now Renaldi Wijaya, the leader, is actually having 2 minutes and 03 seconds there. And Madandika, not so far below him, is on 0.045. Yeah, that's real close there, under 0.1 seconds there. And Colin Louis there, almost in half seconds gaps there. But still, this is only the practice, so we doesn't know how the qualifying will do for them.
And we haven't seen Todi Priyatama yet.
Oh and Todi Priyatama is actually basically checking all the pole positions in the previous round, but yes, he just got some bad luck there, some drive-through penalty, and one of the potential drivers that could actually win the race, but just in the main race itself, he just kind of get some bad lucks there.
Yep.
But he actually does really good in all the qualifying session that we have earlier. This is the current leader here, Renaldi Wijaya. And I believe maybe 2 minutes again, we will joining the qualifying sessions here. We're gonna have 15 minutes qualifying, just like any other rounds. And the fact that the Challenger Grid already had their random weather race in the previous round, so they're already clear of that. So they only have a night race in the next round in the Spa-Francorchamps for the only kind of challenge in the race that they have. Can you imagine if they actually had to do the random weather here? It's just gonna be, and they have like heavy rains, just gonna be disastrous, you know?
Yeah, after Skyline, it's basically everyone is drifting and hitting the wall.
Yeah, definitely gonna be. And we have a Gerapi Maheswara here in the black Mercedes here. Not the most popular choice, definitely, for the Challenger Grid, with the BMW still dominating. As far as you all can see in the screens there, a lot of BMW there. And we're still waiting for the qualifying sessions here.
Ooh, contact.
Yeah, even though in the practice session we already had some context here. So
I guess Rafif is getting too excited in the corners there, so he breaks late.
And Gerapi Maheswara just got spun out, and I believe will just return to the pit stop there. And we have Rian Chandra here in his McLaren. Yeah, we have again 2 McLaren in the top 5 there, just below of the BMW domination in the top 3. But then we're still waiting for the qualifying because we don't know for sure, just because this is just the practice, so it doesn't affect that much for the race result actually.
But maybe we already start the qualifying session.
It just began and now we have quite a lot of drivers already beginning their outlap there.
We have Colin Louis, if I'm not mistaken, who came out first from the pit lane, then followed by Raki Adia.
Raki, which we're already checking in the last round that the delivery in the back part of the car is just beautiful.
And then we have Ferdi Gary just going out the track. And he's
still
warming up the tires.
Warming up his tires. Definitely need to warm his tires, especially in the track conditions now. Still in fast, like usually when you just start your qualifying.
Yep.
And the grip is just gonna be some kind of problems, especially when you reaching the skyline there, when you start descending the mountain. It's gonna be if you lose any kind of grips, that's gonna be disastrous actually.
maybe if you're quite confident with your pace on this track, I think it's a bit, I don't know how to say it, a bit more effective if you're getting out on the last 5 minutes, because probably the track condition will be changed from fast to optimum. So it will get the maximum grip. But if you do that 5 minutes, if you do the 5 minutes, if you have any mistake on the current lap, it will cost you pretty much.
Definitely. And now we're following Mada Andika there in this BMW. And Mada Andika has also driven really consistently, so he's still in the top 5 in the current standing, if I'm not mistaken. Now start to descending. This is the part that's really scary for most of us.
But that part of the track, the control straight, basically it will be the most fun place to watch, because we could see maybe too wide action here. You can see many overtakes there.
In most of the races that we've seen in this particular circuit, that part of the circuit is actually one of the place actually that have most of the overtaking action happens there. Because definitely if you're trying to overtake in the beginning of the ascent till the end of the descent, it's actually just, like we've talked earlier, just really tight corner with very a track that is not that wide, so that's just gonna be very risky. So if you want to take the position as safe as you possibly could, maybe you want to try the straights there,
and if someone made an accident in the mountain section, it will definitely mostly will block the part of the track, so it will be dangerous.
Should be, because because if you got trapped here, you just definitely got trapped, because there's nowhere to go. Except stop, and even though if you manage to stop, the drivers behind you maybe just kind of get you.
Basically you're going to be in a sandwich situation.
Yes, and that's just that's that can be ruin the race actually. And now already 5 minutes in, and we haven't yet got any drivers to record their times yet.
Since the lap is actually the fastest one was 2:03 if I'm not mistaken, so now it's still in around 10 minutes, so this could be
some glitch.
Connection issue probably from Geraldine Masvara.
Hopefully the connection will get better, because in the super grid we actually have our own Billy Ebenhazer that has to be disconnected because of this connection, so one of the playing factor here as well.
He had some problems with his ISP, because he recently just switched to
another ISP, so they said it will take a few days before he gets the optimal connection. And Colin Louis here taking the pole position currently, followed by Ferdi Ramadan actually taking the position from Rafi Prahasya.
Around 0.8 seconds gap. That is pretty quick from Colin Louis, but as we can see from the practice session, the fastest one was 2:03.2, I guess.
And we now actually has come to 2:03 kind of zones there, with Adex Trisna taking the pole positions now, and Colin Louis now beginning his second out lap, I believe, because he's just come back to the pit lane.
It is actually it is just me, or is it the first time for Adex Trisna to?
I think he is actually the first time that he's taking the
participating in the race, and we see Colin Louis hitting the wall there.
And he definitely just need to restart his flying lap again, because if you manage to if you trying to do your quality run with a damaged car, that's just gonna be pointless.
It is better to take the out lap very carefully while hitting up the tires, instead of going very fast,
especially with the track condition that is still in fast. So it
is after running for around 6 minutes, however the the track is still on fast.
Right, so we have basically half of the grid already record their time for the quali, but yeah, they definitely still gonna wait for the track's conditions to be optimum. If we got
Rinaldi
already hitting the wall there.
Wall riding.
Yeah, kind of drifting vibes.
Yeah, there is a bit waste of time if I'm in my opinion, because he had to get back in the pits and take another 2 to 3 minutes to do another out lap before starting the hot lap.
Especially because this track is very long, so the out lap is just gonna be really long.
And now we see Haryo Amiluhur, who was on the second place, if I'm not mistaken, yesterday.
Yeah, you're right.
Now he's still in 13th place, trailing around 2.4 seconds. Let's see if he will increase his time.
Could be. Let's see.
Into the Moray corner here. Into the main straight.
Time here from 13th position will it change? Yep.
2:05.3, still around 1.3 seconds behind Adex Trisna, but that is not bad actually.
Yeah, that's enough for for now to place him in the top 10 here. Just one place ahead of Bisma Verbudiman.
And as we can see here, Rinaldi Wijaya is actually maybe pretty struggling because he's still 1.3 seconds behind Adex Trisna, so he still need to catch quite a lot of time here.
And could quite possibly because he hasn't recorded any quali run again because he had to restart his outlap in the previous after the previous accident, right? And actually we have Mada Andika here taking the third position from
Rafif,
but I think there's someone that's I don't know. There's someone that just the positions change here is just really big because we have a lot of people now. Indra Ferianto now is actually in the 5th position, and then he's still trying to
again improve.
And because he goes wide there, Raki actually
it is actually better to play it safe, play it patience instead of having any battles in the qualifying session.
Definitely not the most important things to do now in the quali.
That will cost them a lot of time, and now as we can see, Raki looks like he will become a traffic for Rafiq Prahasya.
Yeah, Rafiq Prahasya is definitely really close. Rafiq Prahasya just decide to whatever, it is not going to do it for me. So he's just going to back there, and then we have Bismar Verbudiman in his Ferrari here, one of the 3 Ferraris that we seen today in the qualifying of the Challenger grid. And we have optimum tracks conditions now, and that's definitely going to improve those drivers' lap time by mile.
Okay, let's see. We get a 2:03.5 in this last 5 minutes. We haven't seen an exciting performance from Rinaldi Wijaya. However, we have Rafif Prahasya on the 4th position after badly he almost get the podium in the last round, but he miscalculated the fuel.
Yeah, he runs out of fuel actually.
So he have to drop the pace very badly, so he has to finish in 16th position.
That's quite a lot of drops from the top 3.
It was actually going to be a 1 entry podium finish for Big Racing Division.
But because of the miscalculations there, and we still have 4.5 minutes here in the qualifying, and then Adex Trisna still holding the fastest laps there, even though he's recorded in the fast tracks conditions. And the position of the top 3 is still the same as the previous fast track conditions there. We see Marv Nurukambi here, the current leader of our driver standing for the Challenger grid.
And it looks like Colin Louis is not going out again, I guess.
I don't know,
because around 4 minutes. It's a bit tight if he didn't go out from the pits now.
Yeah, because actually Colin Louis is in the first round. He actually starts from the back.
Oh yeah.
And then proceeds to goes into the third positions, I believe.
Yeah, you're correct.
Behind Mada Andika and Marv Kambi. And we have the face cam here from Mada Andika, who definitely tries to do his best to get real close to the edge of the tracks, pushing the limits of his car.
Yeah, and this is probably his most favorite track in this game because how can I tell it? Actually, Mr. Mada Andika is racing in Australian League for last year, so
so he's definitely very
familiar in Bathurst, especially in GT3 cars, which is much more tame than V8 supercars. If anyone who watch this doesn't know the V8 supercars, it is basically a big V8 muscle. Yeah, not really a muscle, but it's a big V8, no assist, but yeah, with 600 horsepower, no assist in this track. Imagine that.
Yeah, that's just gonna be wild experience actually, because it's just like kind of pure power.
Yeah,
not really that much of a grip, right?
And as we can see, Rinaldi Wijaya is actually already on the pole now.
Oh, maybe he's trying to get back-to-back wins here in the third round in the Bathurst.
And with the absence of Todi Priyatama, it is actually maybe his very first pole position.
Yeah, could be. Oh, Todi Priyatama is actually he could join this race.
Oh,
or I mean, I'm asking if
I don't know.
Or he's just we haven't seen yet, or you haven't seen him yet actually. So yeah. But now Rinaldi Wijaya there, followed by Alex Trisna
with 0.2 grips.
Still 0.2 second gaps there. Colin Louis, I think Colin Louis is just not going to do another quali run there. Maybe just typical Colin Louis trying to start from the back and then gets the best for the race.
And now we're only waiting for the top 5. Maybe there will be another change of position, and maybe Rinaldi Wijaya will take another best lap. Maybe.
It looks like
it is. 203.3.
He's not going to pit anytime soon. He's still trying to get another quali run.
Yeah, this is his last hot lap, and he just shaved around 0.3 seconds. If I'm not mistaken, previously it was 203.6, and now he was 203.3. Oh, he made a bit of mistake there, so he decided to go into the pits. And now we're waiting for maybe Alex Trisna or Mada Andika or Rafi Prasa or maybe Indra Ferianto to take the pole position, or maybe just able to get the top 3 position.
So we have Indra Ferianto here crossing the finish line there, and
and 4th position.
Yep, claiming the position from Mada Andika there.
But the gap, it is quite a lot, around almost a second, 0.9 seconds.
Yeah, Mada Andika, despite being familiar with this track, maybe he's kind of gets some problem with his setup. Maybe could be.
Yeah, it must be, or maybe he's just a bit too familiar with the V8 supercar, so he just doesn't get it with this modern GT3 car.
Yeah, maybe it's just he's just getting used to play it carefully with the V8 supercar because the power that it gets, and just to this not so powerful but very very grippy car of the GT3. Maybe just having some hard time trying to get used to it.
Yeah, but it is very interesting here. We have in the top 5, we have Alex Trisna, who was actually his very first appearance on JVSC22, if I'm not mistaken.
After
2 rounds, yeah.
So welcome to the JVSC22. And actually in the background here of our commentary box there, we actually have the SS part. Yeah, I believe that's the part that we're talking about. You kind of see that there's actually there is no room actually for overtaking at all. So just impossible. So you just got do your best and keep the pace as fast as you possibly could there.
Yeah.
And getting as close as your opponent in front of you.
Basically, the chance to overtake is on the
counters.
On
the mountain straight and the counter straight. So the 2 long straights there is actually going to be still the best part for overtaking, just like the previous round of the Paul Ricard, which we also seen. But in the Paul Ricard, actually, one of the most popular overtaking section is actually the right-hander there, the fast right-hander after the backstart. Yeah, that's especially in the super grid. We also we've seen action last minutes action from Shouka Takuma overtaking Dylan Tan, I believe. In that part of the track also. So now we're gonna wait for the race because the qualifying is already over, and I believe the position is not changed.
Yeah, there might be not much of a change, as maybe we will see, as we can see, Rinaldi Wijaya already quit his hot lap, so probably Rinaldi Wijaya is still in pole, but we could see Colin Louis still in third.
Yeah, because a moment before we switch off the practice for the broadcast, we actually seen in the top 5 we have Mada Andika and Adex Trisna, I believe, is still in the outside of the pit lane. So I think they're still trying to record the best laps here because, so in this kind of circuit where the overchecking becomes really, really hard, to have the better qualifying positions actually helps you a lot because you don't have to do any extreme maneuver to get the better place. But then you still have the pit stop strategy, and that's still going to play a big part here because pit stop really we've seen some crazy undercut from the previous run on from all 3 of the grids, but still that's still going to play a big factor here.
And maybe we could see the domination of the BMW here, because we can see we have from first to 8th position.
It's all
BMW.
Yeah. And it's just because BMW is one of the most popular car here in the Challenger grid.
Yep.
But in the other hand, however, in the Super grid, the BMW is actually not that fast because in the top 5 we have a bunch of GMX and LOR, which is they're all using the Mercedes and the McLaren. So there's definitely some kind of difference, but here the BMW is still the fastest one
and the most dominating one. We have around 10 drivers using BMW, or maybe more.
It's more than half of grid actually. There's just people that using a car other than BMW is just a few there in this Challenger grid.
And we only have maybe around 2 or 3 McLarens in this, almost the same as the Ferraris. With Ferraris we have only 3. We have Arya, we have Bismat Fair,
and the other one is
Laswardi.
Daniel Laswardi, and the Lexus only Brian
Chahedi. Did we see him on the track?
We haven't seen him in the track yet actually. So, but we hope he can race because he's actually now standing in the 4th position, if I'm not mistaken, in the current driver standing. And we're still waiting because in the qualifying we don't see him at all. And what are the other cars? The Mercedes actually. Did we only have Geraldine Maheswara there?
We only have one, if I'm not mistaken, in the Challenger grid. So that is a bit not disappointing, but it is
just kind of ridiculous actually to see this kind of car for variety.
Because if we see in the super grid, the AMG is actually pretty much
dominating.
You could say that we have all the lords. We have the Legend of Racers driver, actually all of them using the AMG, and they all are actually have a chance for a podium or even a win.
Definitely.
As we can see in the round 1, Andika Rama is actually winning the race with the AMG,
and followed by Fadli Rahmat also from the AMG and from LOR in the 2nd place. So that's kind of AMG dominations there. But then in the so we already have our starting grid there. So Rinaldi Wijaya, after the last time we've seen him on track, there's not much of a position change there, and there Adex Trisna in the 2nd position. Followed by Colin Louis there in the 3rd positions. Now he's starting 3rd. In the first round he's starting from last. And then we have Rafif Rahasya in the 4th position.
And then we have Indra Ferianto from Wylab E-Racing, and then Mada Andika from Psychofat E-Racing Academy. And we have Haryo Amilur, who finished 3rd in the previous race. 2nd, sorry. And then we have Marv Dondo Kambe in the 8th position.
With the current driver leaders for the standing. And we have Bismart Budiman there in the 10th position, followed by Ferdi Gari Ramadan there in the 10 positions. And then we have the Ferrari drivers dan Indra Lazuardi in the 11 positions, followed by Rian Chandra in the 12th position.
And then we have Muhammad Bintang Arya, another Ferrari driver from Bego Racing Division, and then Raffi Adisasmito with the another BMW, and then we have Kurniawan Alditya, and then followed by Kenan Liwang. That concludes the top 16.
Followed there in the 7th position by Geralvin Maheswara, the only AMG driver, I believe. And then the only overseas driver sitting in the 18th position is Sasuka Lenli Shikinami in her Porsche. And then we have Jalu Putusukeja there. The picture is quite interesting there. And then we have the 20th position, we have Raki Salma Adia also in a Porsche.
And we have the last one, it's Fikri Aji Fauzi.
So we have quite a lot of drivers actually absent for this race. So yeah, I hope we can get a lot more in the next race.
We didn't see Brian Cahyadi also in this grid.
Yeah, Brian Cahyadi. Yeah, definitely. So we missed the Lexus driver here. We don't know yet why he missed this race, but yeah, we're still. And by the way, we're hoping every one of you okay, especially in these conditions where the conditions just been very very extreme in the last month or so. So we hope you all still healthy and still can still join the race. So now all the drivers is in their formation laps, the full formation lap for the 6 kilometers long circuit. So it's quite long.
Yeah, maybe we will have around 5 minutes on this formation lap because we have the fastest time is actually only 2:03.
Yeah, so that's mean that it will be very very long formation lap. And by the way, the previous straight there is the mountain straight where possibly most of the overtakes will happen. And then we're up there
the safest
after
part,
the Griffins bend.
The safest part is actually doing the overtake after the descent, and then at the ascent, just right before the mountain starts, before the mountain section,
before all this horrible wall there. That's really going to.
I mean, you actually could do a too wide because the track is actually wide enough. But if any of you made any mistake, that will be catastrophic.
Any kind of context will just basically blocks everyone's way.
And as we've seen earlier, if we have anyone who got a connection issue, as we can see there in the practice, we have someone flying. If they hit another driver, that will be catastrophic also.
But it looks like as long as we can see here in the formation lap, the ping is actually quite good. So we have seen no red yet in the starting here.
As we can see here, the drivers behind is actually warming up their tires.
Definitely needs to warm up their tires because just this very very harsh corner here, I could say, because.
But you can't actually do really hard swerving in this because it will damage your tires.
Yes,
it is. Your tires is still cold, so it will. How do I say it? It will rip the tires slowly. So
and that's definitely going to be a big disadvantage.
Yep.
So they're already going through the divers here, and now in the contract straights, which is the second most possible overtaking part of the corner of the circuit. I mean. Because this is just another long straight, so if you get the better exit, you get the slipstream. That's big possibilities that you could half the position. And then even though this is just straight, you also have that big elevation change. Actually, you have to go through a bump there.
That is interesting. The tower is actually showing Rainaldi Wijaya on the first, but we have Colin Levy in the front.
But I think it's still okay there because
it is still formation lap. Yes, we can see there Atex Trisna is still warming up his tires and is trying to do an overtaking maneuver.
And Colin Levy there previously in the first position, maybe just trying to get a little bit of feel on how to be the first position. And maybe he's trying to take it earlier.
Oh,
already had someone running through the grass there.
Yeah, now preparing for the double file because the race is about to start after the last corner.
So right now, entering the Morris corner here. So we hope for yet another clean race and a fair race actually for everyone's here. Now they're closing to the starting line here, waiting the lights to turn green.
Any seconds now?
Okay, it's all green and let the show begin. So we still have Renaldi Wijaya there leading through the hell corner and goes into the mountain straights here. Still a close group so far from all the drivers. Really clean. No contact. Oh, we got some contacts there in the back, but still really clean race so far compared to the first race we had maybe, because that's just kind of a lot of chaos there. And we still had Renaldi Wijaya, now Adex Trisna is going side by side there with Colin Louis, and Mada Andika trying to take the position also from Indra Ferianto. Mada Andika gets the fifth positions there. Indra Ferianto goes back to the sixth, and now we have Haryo Amiluhur also trying to chase Indra Ferianto. So on the top, from the five positions there, they get a bit of gaps from the top four, because Renaldi Wijaya, Adex Trisna, Raffi Rahasya, and Colin Louis just pulling quite a big of gaps there. But Mada Andika, yeah, maybe as you previously say, he has the most familiar feeling for this circuit. So maybe we'll wait for his revenge here.
Yeah, he must be much more familiar with the overtaking spots in the circuit, because he is pretty much familiar with the track. And as we can see, we didn't finish the first lap yet.
Got some drift. That's what I'm talking about. That's what, from the deeper there, where the cars is really the wake tends to move to the forward position. The rear will just really. Oh, we got some crash here from Asuka there.
What happened here?
Shikinami there still very clean there in the outside. Maybe some contacts we don't know yet for sure.
Is there any contacts?
Maybe she lose her grip, her rear in the.
Oh, we have an incident there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep, the first lap, and we have already seen this.
Yeah, that is a bit chaotic here, and we can see quite a lot of car getting damaged. And as we can see, we have Raffi Rahasya also. Oh no, it's not Raffi, it was Jalu. Yeah, they have the same white and pink car.
Yeah, there you go.
And we have Ferdi mowing the grass.
Yeah, maybe trying to enjoy the some context there. Maybe trying to get the best possible time to enjoy the runoff area before goes to that. Yep, already checking the pit stop now. Quite a lot of drivers. We got 3 drivers in the top 21. Yeah, also it's also just 21 drivers. So from all of the grid already 3 drivers and 4 drivers now. Canon Liwang also in the pit stop.
We have 5. Basically, all the drivers who involved in the incident actually pitting now.
Early on incident in the Bathurst. Yeah, just something that we actually expect.
Yeah.
And now Indra Ferianto, they're trying to chase Adex Trisna, who already dropped to the 5th position, getting overtaken by Colin Louis and Mada Andika.
And now we're going into Skyline.
Skyline entering the SS here, where the previous accident happened. They're going really carefully here, and now into the deeper, and now into the Conrad Straits, where all the possibility of the overtaking will be there, I believe. And we have Indra Ferianto now in the 6th position.
Oh, there's a bit of contact with the wall there from Adex Trisna, and this will to cause him quite a lot of
And now we have Adex Trisna going side by side now in front. I mean in the back of Indra Ferianto. Now Indra Ferianto reclaimed his 5th positions.
Yes, we can see Adex Trisna's front end is actually quite a bit damaged there. So that will cause him quite a lot of drop in the top speed. As we can see, Indra Ferianto is actually overtaking him very easily there.
Yeah, definitely needs. He gets a bit slipstream, and then factoring that Adex Trisna also had the damage, it's just a real good chance for Indra Ferianto to reclaim his 5th position.
And now we have Muhammad Bintang Arya following another Ferrari driver. It's Danindra Lazwadi from Tadulako Simsport. The gap is around 0.4 seconds entering the Hell corner, and looks everyone is actually still pretty close now. We have Ferianto to Bintang Arya is actually in less than a second each of them, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it is still pretty close. So I hope they didn't involve in any incident that will cause a lot of drivers involved.
Yeah, and now still trying to overtake there, but
Adex Trisna goes
Adex
wide.
Trisna goes wide there and gets his positions taken by quite a lot of drivers there. Haryo Amiluhur move up to the 6th position, followed by Marv there, and Bismafer Budiman also trying to also takes the position from Adex Trisna. And now Adex Trisna will actually start from the 4th position, or the second position. Yeah,
second position.
He's now dropping quite a lot here. We already got stop and go penalty there for Raki.
Oh, he must be
speeding.
Yeah, speeding in the pit lanes there.
Naughty.
Now we're entering the SS again. Everything is still good so far. We have Haryo Amiluhur taking it very nicely there and very clean, followed by Adex Trisna. Adex Trisna is actually he is pretty brave here in the SS.
Yeah, because if you actually that's quite risky for him, because if you lose just a tiny bit of grip, it's really hard to correct, And now Haryo Amiluhur trying to check position from Kang Lewang. Yep, he got it. And we have Marv Ndokambi also getting the slipstream from Haryo. Is also overtaking Bismar Ferrari. And Haryo Amiluhur gets some close battle with Marv Ndokambi, gets some contacts. Goes to the runoff area, but still side by side now. But Marv Ndokambi gets the inside and followed by Rian Chandra, I believe.
This is interesting. Too wide into the Murray's corner.
Rian Chandra also almost taken there from Marv Ndokambi, but still
contact here again. That is a bit unfortunate for Haryo Amiluhur there.
And that's actually a lot of position change because
Yeah.
Haryo Amiluhur, I don't know. Yeah, he's just goes wide in the and he lost a lot of pace there. Now Haryo Amiluhur still trying to reclaim the position yet again. Now in the back of Bismafer Budiman in the purplish Ferrari. Still in the mountain strike here, and now braking hard, trying to turn right in the Griffin span. Haryo Amiluhur actually
he claims back his position. No, not yet.
Yeah,
he's defending from Arya.
Now, after losing a lot of position, now he's really needs to check off the pressure there from Muhammad Bintang Arya. Bintang Arya still following real close there.
But Bintang Arya had the better pace here, as we can see. He is closing him very closely here.
But not yet any chance to overtake Haryo Amiluhur because this is very dangerous track in the very part in the track to overtakes.
Yep. And as we can see, we have Adex Trisna already in the pits now.
Oh yeah. So the second position holder for the qualifying season is now already in the pit stop here, and now Haryo Amiluhur.
We have someone spin. It is Danindra Lazwardi. Oh no, it's
Bismafer Budiman.
Looks like he lost it here.
SS or in
Druids. Not Druids.
The
Dipper, yeah.
Yeah, just right before the Dripper. He's just lose his rear. One of the most common accidents that we got here in the Bathurst.
But he is pretty lucky though. We didn't have any driver involved in that incident.
Yeah, just.
Someone goes wide. It is Haryo Amiluhur.
It's Haryo Amiluhur, and now actually lose the position from Bintang Arya, and also getting overtaken again there.
We have who was it? The other one
in the back of him. That's
we have someone goes wide.
Yeah, in front of him, and he goes. Oh my god! Lucky the rejoin is still very safe there. And Haryo Amiluhur, maybe he gets a kind of damage from the previous battles, maybe. So because in the top of the mountains there, the pace is actually a lot slower from let's say Bintang Arya, who almost overtake him but just doesn't get the opportunity yet.
Well, and as we can see here, Ferdigiri Ramadan is trying to attack Liwang here, entering the Griffins.
Yep.
Yeah.
entering the and in the ascent of the of the mountain. We already get Ferdi Gary taking the positions there, and we have Adex Trisna now getting the drive-through penalty.
Is he violating track limits maybe?
Yeah, possibly B. And now we have Shikinami actually trying to attack Canon Liwang there.
Yeah, but Canon Liwang is still a bit faster than her.
Actually, in the previous corner, Shikinami actually gets faster pace, faster exits, a better exit from Canon Liwang. But then, yeah, because of the track's conditions just really narrow, it's not possible yet for her to take the position.
Yeah, true.
Mada Anika here, who actually hasn't got the best qualifying result, is now in the fourth position, chasing Colin Louis, Raffi Prahasya, and Rinaldi Wijaya in the top 3.
We have Vismatfir Budiman is going wide again.
So,
I guess it's in
another deeper crash.
It is probably in Sulman or Frog Hollow. Maybe he hit.
Yeah, it's actually in the top of the mountain there.
Yeah, maybe he hit the wall.
Could be because, or maybe he just got too wet there. Actually, lost his rear there and got spun out.
Yeah, he clips the inside wall there after losing his rear. So yeah, that will cost him a lot of time after the incident, and also takes a lot of time to repair the car.
Definitely.
We have Marv Tundo Kambi. He looks like he's the fastest lap so far in the race.
Yes, he is. In the second position now, has the best pace out of all drivers here. And now Colin Louis is actually getting closer and closer to Raffi Prahasya. But Rinaldi Wijaya is getting just
4 seconds ahead.
Oh yeah, it's 4 seconds. Oh my god, just really far ahead of everybody's in
He's
the grid.
basically dominating.
Yep.
Just 12 minutes into the race.
Already checking that bits of gas, but still we have mandatory pit stops that could be a challenge. Colin Louis hits the wall there, like what we expect if you go too fast in this track. Just basically gonna wall right, and then entering the skyline here into the S's. Still really clean from all of the drivers in the top 4 here. No crash. Safer on now, but Colin Louis actually kind of lose his rear there, but still managed to shave it. Really clean. Another.
Yeah, we have another back marker here, blocking in Raffi Prahasya. As we can see, he's flashing in light.
It's actually Raffi, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Raffi Adisasmito
here. But still, Prahasya is still too far there from Raffi to actually make any move. But then Colin Louis is actually now quite a lot of distance in the backs of Raffi Prahasya.
Yeah, and possibly got quite a lot of damage because of the incident, as we can see.
Entering the chassis, Raffi Prahasya actually goes a bit wide, but still very clean. And now already overtaking Raffi Adisasmito, entering the final corner here in the Murray's corner.
Contact there
some
between
contact. Colin actually pulling. Raffi Prahasya now gets a lot of damage here, and now Mada Andika takes the 3rd position. So we're going to the replace here. Raffi Prahasya in front, but Colin Louis maybe definitely lose his breaking point there, and then Raffi Prahasya gets sent out to the wall. And Mada Andika now claim the 3rd position, with Raffi Prahasya is actually now needs to pit stop, I believe, because that's quite a lot of damage that he already got there.
But he's still in 4th position, so if he still managed to drive the car, maybe if he's still able to try to hold the car on the track, maybe he will keep the, he will keep the podium and maybe the top 5, possibly.
Could be. Actually.
As we can see, the gap actually is not really that far, around 1.3 seconds between Raffi Prahasya and Mada Andika. And now we can see Ferdigari Ramadan is trying to overtake Jalu Butusukeja from the outside, entering the Griffins.
Already way ahead of Jalu, but then brakes too late, and now he spun and hit another car here.
As we can see here,
so they're entering the mountain straight here, and as they both entering the Griffins bend, look at this maneuver. Actually got faster here. Ferdigari taking the outside, but then we got some context also. Is that that's Canon Liwang gets contact with Ferdigari Ramadan. Definitely very unlucky for him because Asuka I thought that she would make some mistake, but still very very clean line from her so far. Asuka now really get close to Jalur Putusukeja, who previously got some contact, so maybe there's some damage, I don't know. But Asuka now getting real close, and check the slipstream here in the Conrad Straight.
To overtake.
Let's see. And the next turn will be a right-hander of the chase before entering the sequence there. Shikinami still side by side with Jalur. Shikinami gets way ahead and gets the position from Jalur. Now entering the chicane where there's actually quite a lot of cars that has been wide here.
Yeah.
Maybe lose their braking point because it's such a big deceleration from the Conrad Straight when you just get a very high speeds there in the Conrad Straight. Shikinami now in the 16th position. But yep, Jalur is too far to attack, so Shikinami could still take the ideal racing line there, not having to defend.
Yeah, so far her pace is actually much better than Jalur Putusukeja.
Yeah, now Shikinami still pulling quite a lot of gaps from Jalur Putusukeja. Now entering the Griffin's Bend where the previous accidents happened.
And we can see the gap here is actually maybe almost a second if I'm not mistaken. It is 0.6 gap now.
But now they're entering the dangerous part of the tracks here, almost reaching the top of the mountain, and then after that they will have to go down through the Skyline, the SS, and the Dipper.
And now we're following Indra Ferianto. It is closing into Rafi Prahasya. I assume Rafi Prahasya's car is pretty badly damaged here, so Indra Ferianto could catch up very easily. But as we can see, also the gap is actually now 4 seconds. Oh, we have incident here. Rian Chandra. It's in Dipper, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, so it's in the SS.
Now entering the Skyline, the SS here, and still really close. And maybe could possibly in the Dipper. Here's the Dipper, and yep.
Oh yeah, he lost it. Yeah, he lost it in the Dipper. Yeah. Yeah, too bad.
The Dipper is really some kind of death trap actually. Ooh, get some context with the back of the Rian Chandra's car there, Grafin Maiswar, I believe.
Oh, it is very hard to recover there. As we can see now, he drops into 9th position from.
Oh, now Shikinami is crossing to
Fikri Haji Fauzi and managed to overtake very easily there.
Very easily. Shikinami just wonderful here, and now she is in the top 15. And if she managed to keep the position for the entire race and finish on the 15, she will get 1 point. Oh, actually in the 14 because
14 now, yeah.
Yeah, Fikri Haji Fauzi is just moving to. Oh, Fikri Haji Fauzi, I think he got some damage because Jalur Putusukeja just blew past Fikri Haji Fauzi.
Oh yeah, he's on the pits now. Maybe another vehicle damage, yeah.
And Rian Chandra is not taking the pit stop actually after the big collisions there. Rian Chandra is still outside, even though he has hit the wall there.
But as we can see here, we on the top 5. Actually, the gap is pretty far ahead. We have Rian Wijaya there. The gap between Colin Louis is 7.7 seconds.
Renaldi Wijaya is just dominating right now. And but it's quite possibly that the only factor that could makes Colin Louis closer to Renaldi is that there's just if Renaldi gets stuck in a lot of back marker cars,
Yeah. Oh, I thought Rian Chandra will hit the wall there. He goes really wide here.
Oh, it's actually
Kurniawan
Alditya that following could be. Yeah, just trying to follow Rian Chandra's pace and gets a little too excited there and then just hit the wall, or could possibly be also getting some dirty air there.
And now we can see Rafi Prahasya goes very wide there.
Mavdo Dukambi is still trying to stick to Prahasya's bumper. Now entering the final corner here, I believe. Still not any overtaking move from Mavdo Dukambi, but now the exits there are still pretty close actually. We have some replay here from Bismar Verbudiman from Tadulako.
Oh, there's a blue flag here. As we can see, Luang is the back marker. Yeah.
And Budiman. Oh, so that's also one of the worst part, because after you have to go up and then suddenly you have to go down, and that's just kind of make the cars fly, I guess.
I mean, with the massive spoiler and the big downforce, it doesn't
affect that much.
Yeah, it doesn't affect that much. Yeah. Oh, Rian Chandra's car is heavily damaged here.
Rian Chandra got yet another accident. Oh, something flew. Yeah, because Rian Chandra is in the outside.
Oh yeah, the car is pretty much badly damaged before the incident.
And Rian Chandra there gets yet another incident. That's really unfortunate for him.
What happened here?
I think the sequence yet again, it's up another.
I see.
Yep. As you can see, this is also one of the most dangerous also, because that's just it's really easy to lose your braking points, especially if your car is already damaged.
Yeah. I mean, you lost the top speed, you lost the drivability, and you lost the braking ability. So yeah, it is a huge loss. And as we can see now, we have Rafi Prasya is actually going down from 4th position into 5th position, and now being chased by Indra Ferianto. With the gap is only that was going to be less than 0.5 seconds.
We are following Raki there.
We have the battle of the forces here between Raki sama Adia and Fikri Haji Fauzi.
Raki gets real close here, but then we all know the next part is one of the most dangerous part. Get some context there, but still goes straight there into the left-hander first. Oh, Fikri Haji Fauzi kind of spawned out there, but Raki gets the position, I believe. Yes, he gets it. Fikri Haji Fauzi just brakes too late, I believe, and trying to take the corners too hard and then lose his rear. Now
that is a bit risky move from Fikri Haji Fauzi, but yeah.
And now Raki claiming the 18th position, and in the 10th, 11th, and 12th position we have 2 McLaren and 1 Mercedes there from Kurniawan Alditya, Rian Chandra, and Bismar Budiman all checking the pit stop. And Rian Chandra, I think he's just can't hold it anymore because his car is just badly damaged there.
Yeah. And now we can see Rafi Prasya is actually been overtaken by Indra Ferianto. I mean, the car is not possible to go fast than the usual.
Yeah.
Because of the damage. Oh, as we can see there, a bit of mistake there from Rafi Prasya. I think it is better for him to just go into the pits now, doing the undercut strategy probably.
Yeah, because his pace actually just gotten worse and worse.
Yeah,
now.
worse and worse. But as we can see,
his
teammate is actually
now spun out.
Doing pretty good.
Giravi Maeswara here in the same section as the previous crasher.
Oh, that looks like a bit of a contact with Colin Louis, I guess.
But we don't know for sure yet. He's got his spun around, but this is one of the wide part of the track actually, so he could just turn around real quick and
it is
easily.
right, but still the most dangerous part because it's still in the mountains.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that car must be very, very heavily damaged there.
So unfortunate for Gravin Maeswara after trying to gets back to the position there, but now gets too fast here and just hit the wall really, really fast. Such a bad luck there for Gravin Maeswara, and now
and he's just teleport back to the pits. Yeah, that must be heavily damaged. And now we can see Rinaldi Wijaya had a 10.5 lead from Colin Louis. That is
really big,
very big. Yeah, indeed.
And Mada Andika still trying to close his gap to Colin Louis there and fighting for the second position. And now Raffi Adisasmito there, the pit stop exit, I believe. And now Rafi Prahasya also entering the pit stop there. With 36 minutes remain, we already have more than half of the grid already taking pit stop.
And as we can see here, the pace for Rinaldi Wijaya is actually pretty consistent. So pretty much plain sailing here until the finish probably.
Could be, but then I mean maybe he's still trying to take the trying to make the gap as big as possible,
Yep.
because then he needs to do the pit stop.
But as we can see here, there is so far clean, even no back markers also. But we have seen Colin Louis is actually met Keravin Maheswara back then and
Ooh.
causing an incident.
And even though Wijaya they're already close to the chase here, but then Colin Louis just finishing his descent and following the Conrad straight there. Mada Andika now getting closer and closer, I believe, to Colin Louis, trying to get some steps there to get. Oh, but it's still very very far actually.
1.1 gap, but actually Colin Louis between Renaldi Wijaya, the gap is actually got bigger. It's 13 seconds. 2 seconds.
Ooh,
What happened with Asuka?
Shikinami spun in the beginning of the SS, I believe. Maybe in the Skyline she just and
Yeah, she
there is
lost it in Skyline, I guess.
there is no other opponent, so it must be some kind of lost the grip and spun. But then we have someone's there getting closer to Shikinami and
Oh, he clipped the grass. I see.
yeah, then if you just get on the grass there, it's just really hard to counter steer there, because
Yeah, it is very hard to recover, especially when you're going into a very high speed there. That is unfortunate for her.
but now Shikinami is still in the 13 positions.
But I assume she has to go to the pits now, as we can see here.
Even
Kurniawan
though-
Alditya had the better pace, better top speed.
Yeah, it's just checking from the Shikinami real easy. Ferdi Gari Ramadan also taking the 15th position, I believe there. The 14th position actually after taking Shikinami. And Rian Chandra, who already got his car fixed, now in the 12th position following Jalu Putu Sukeja. In the main straight here, and now they're entering the mountain straight. It looks like Jalu still gets the better exits there, but Rian Chandra getting closer and closer there. Still fighting up in the mountain straight before entering the Griffin Bends.
But
Jalu
yeah,
Putu
Rian
Sukeja.
Chandra looks like he gets the faster one.
But
Yeah,
it's
closing in.
spun a bit, but still can save it. Not
Bit
a
of
big
a wheel
problem
spin there.
but not a big problem from Rian Chandra actually.
Now Rian Chandra is actually pressuring Jalu Putu Sukeja pretty hard now, especially on the ascent section of the mountains.
And he's definitely trying. Yeah, as you said previously, that he's just trying to put as much as pressure as he
Yeah.
possibly can, because actually trying to make some maneuvers, but still that couldn't happen. Now they're entering the Skyline, the SS, and the famous Deeper that already taken a lot of victims actually. The Deepers here is still very clean from both of the drivers. Rian Chandra trying to close in, entering the Forest Elbow next before going to the Conrad Straight. And Rian Chandra gets real close there. I think he will get in the Conrad Straight. Still very very close to Jalu, getting the slipstream here. Will he makes it? Oh, Jalu pace is actually real fast, but Rian Chandra gets closer and closer, and the slipstream begins to take effects. And the next corner will be a small right-hander there. Rian Chandra still in the inside, still pretty close by both of the driver, goes side by side, and Jalu Putu Sukeja still managed to defend his position.
Very nice move, defensive from from Jalu Putu Sukeja there.
I really like the the battle that we just saw, because it's really clean, and yeah, some good battles there. And Raki there gets another stop and go, or
Yep, stop and go penalty.
Oh, Rian Chandra still trying to break a bit late here. Now trying to take it again in the mountain straight. Now getting even closer than before. Rian Chandra trying to get the inside for the Griffin Bends. But Jalu Putu Sukeja still in the front. Now almost side by side, Rian Chandra in the inside into the Griffin Bends. Rian Chandra gets the position, but yep, still managed to get really clean access there. Almost.
But that goes very wide here.
Yeah, he almost gets crushed in the wall, but still
Yeah,
managed
but
to
he
save
managed,
it.
yeah.
And Jalu Putu Sukeja is actually now goes a bit wide there and losing his pace. Rian Chandra is now pulling away from Jalu.
Yeah, so far, as we can see, Rian Chandra's pace is actually definitely faster than Jalur Putusukeja here. So that's why we in this previous laps we see him trying to attack Jalur even in the mountain section.
And Rian Chandra actually really brave in the mountain section.
Yeah.
He actually almost touched the wall. Oh,
Kurniawan Aldita goes right there.
Oh, but still holds the position from Ferdi Gari Ramadan. Ferdi Gari Ramadan in his McLaren trying to chase Kurniawan also in another McLaren. Entering the deeper and now in the forest elbow, I believe.
But it is a bit dangerous here. But they clear it.
But
clean,
I do hear a bit of a tire screeching actually. But now into the forest elbow into the Conrad Straight. Alditya it's still too far for Ramadan to actually make any move.
True. And as we can see here in the top 7, we got Muhammad Bintang Arya already now taking the pit. And we have actually Colin Louis gap between Renaldi Wijaya is now 15.5 seconds.
Really far there.
Yeah.
Really big of gaps. And now Ferdi Gari Ramadan. Got some context there actually. I do believe there's some context there between Kurniawan Alditya and Ferdi Gari Ramadan. But let's see the replays here. We got the replays where Kurniawan Alditya break a bit early and Ferdi Gari Ramadan still in the faster. No context itself, actually. Yeah. Maybe after touching the
curb. The curb may be unsettled and he hits the throttle too early.
And just unfortunate for him because
Mada Andika is now very close to Colin Louis, I guess.
Yeah, he's
0.8 seconds. Yeah.
Oh, look at that gap with Renaldi Wijaya, 17 seconds.
Yeah, I mean Colin's pace, Louis' pace actually is very bad currently in the recently.
Mada Andika here trying to be a bit late there, but still Colin Louis is still way faster than him. Let's see as they entering the Murray's corner here into the main straight.
Maybe in the next lap in the Conrad Straight, maybe Mada Andika will overtake Colin Louis if the pace goes on like this, because the gap it is not that far and Mada Andika's pace is actually better.
Yeah, he's getting closer and closer actually. Almost 0.7 seconds there. Still a pretty consistent gaps between Colin Louis and Mada Andika.
And now, as we can see on the mini-map there, we see a back marker.
There's some back marker, so there's gonna be some kind of challenge for Colin Louis to get away from Mada Andika. And Mada Andika, even though it goes a bit wider, not so tight in the corner, but still keeping almost the same gaps there, 0.7 seconds. And they're getting closer and closer to the back marker.
Yeah.
Really close to the wall there. It really needs a lot of brave to drive in the circuit, like really fast. And now entering the SS here, Mada Andika hits a bit of the curve, still okay into the deeper. Gets closer and closer with Colin Louis actually. Ferdi Gari Ramadan here now following Jalur Putusukeja that already had his position overtaken by Rian Chandra. Now, could Ferdi Gari Ramadan maybe trying to do the overtake here, entering the Griffiths bend, takes the inside there, but Jalur still ahead. Jalur still goes wide there, and Ferdi Gari Ramadan take the position from Jalur. Jalur make a bit of mistake and goes wide there. Ferdi Gari Ramadan, such a nice move.
It looks like Jalur Putusukeja mistaken Ferdi that he will take the later braking, so he misjudged the braking line, so he goes wide there.
Such a brilliant driving from Ferdi Gari Ramadan there. What a strategy there.
And now we have Mada Andika. The gap is only 0.5 seconds now between Colin Louis. But yeah, maybe after being chased by Mada Andika, actually Colin Louis is now picking up the pace now.
But they're actually getting real close in the downhill sections there in the skyline, in the SS and the deeper.
That proves Mada Andika is actually faster in the technical section.
The fastest. And now actually I just noticed that Renaldi Wijaya is now taking the fastest lap for this race.
Yeah, that is an amazing drive for Renaldi Wijaya for the whole race.
And
Halfway into the race now.
And he managed to we got
yeah.
Wisma Budiman there.
Yet in this corner again.
One of the and kind of the same accidents that
Yeah.
happened with the previous crash, that he just lose his rear and then
clips the wall there.
Clips the wall and just cut aside, and then maybe he needs to go to the pits now. Mada Andika, let's see here again. It's really interesting to see Mada Andika here. It's really tidy. You can
the
see
gap
that
is very close now.
Mada Andika, from his drive, you can see that he's really knows this track so well.
Yeah, it's just like knowing the back of his hand now. Yes, as you can see, it is very close now between him and Colin Louis now.
And they have Gravin Maheswara as a back marker still in front of them.
Yeah, this is going to be tricky from Colin Louis here.
Gets real close. Mada Andika here getting the slipstream from Colin Louis. Still not going to take any maneuver. Got a bit inside, but still in backs of Colin Louis as they enter in the second where a lot of drivers has missed time their braking point. Now Mada Andika gets a better exit there, but still Colin Louis in the inside trying to the defense position from Mada Andika, and entering the main straight Colin Louis still got it. And now actually Renaldi Wijaya in the first position, now taking the pit stop. The first driver to take the pit stop out of the top 5 drivers there. Mada Andika actually almost got it because Colin Louis in the sequence is just
he just goes a bit wide there.
But still
mistake.
But still Colin Louis managed to defense, and still clean so far from both of them. And now entering the Griffin Bench there, I believe. Mada Andika still enjoying the race, eh?
Yeah, and he is actually in the mountain section, getting very close to Colin Louis.
Real relaxed for him. And now Renaldi Wijaya dropped to the 3rd position because of the pit stop that he has done.
Oh,
and
actually now 4th position.
Yep, Marvin Dukambi also takes it. Colin Louis, almost always pulling away from Mada Andika in this part of the tracks.
But then here comes the downhill section. As we can see so far, Mada Andika will closing in very quickly here.
This is Mada Andika's favorite part, I believe.
Yeah,
really close there.
Real tidy. It's very late there.
But also Colin Louis did very good in this part.
Oh, that goes very close.
Trying to hit the gas as early as possible to catch Louis in the straights here, the Conrad straight.
Mada Andika is now flashing.
Maybe playing some kind of mental battles there. And now Colin Louis gets closer and closer to the back marker there.
But actually now the back marker space is actually not really that bad because Louis is not really closing into the AMG in front. And now we're going into Morris corner, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Yep, the Morris corner, and now into the main straight. The Hell corner is right in front of them. The blue flags already already got the blue flags for Gravin. And they getting closer and closer to the back marker.
Yeah, but that looks like Gravin Maheswara is not ready to give them away.
Yeah, still trying to keep up his pace now. Mada Andika is trying to get a bit inside, maybe just to trying to take a look at what happens in front of Colin Louis. Colin Louis still pulling away from Mada Andika here in the start of the ascent of the mountain. And Renaldi Wijaya, who's after taking the pit stop, is now in the 5th position, just in the back of Indra Ferianto.
Around 26.3. Yeah, that is enough for him to overtake Indra Ferianto after Indra Ferianto, maybe after this or later taking the pit stop.
And the top 4 still hasn't taken any pit stop, so will be interesting now.
Ooh, that is very close there.
Closer and closer there to Geralvin Maheswara, Colin Louis. Now, maybe get some context there, but still really close and clean. Mahada Andika flashing his light yet again. Now entering the deepers where most of the drivers has gotten an accident here, but Mahada Andika and Colin Louis pass it really clean. Mahada Andika gets a bit far from Colin Louis, and now Colin Louis almost takes the position from Geralvin Maheswara with a big marker there, flashing his light, and Geralvin Maheswara has to give the position. And now Mahada Andika. We got some glitch here actually. We got some internet connection problem maybe because we've seen cars taken off.
Oh yeah, everyone is taking off.
Yeah, we got some internet connection problem here, and we've actually we've seen quite a lot of amazing battle actually from the race so far, halfway into the race, and yeah, we're still waiting for the continuity for the race because we're still hoping for
another info here.
Do you get any info in our Discord server there?
Green light, give it all you can.
So we're still waiting here, but we've actually seen some quite interesting battles so far in the race, and Mahada Andika battle, and their service continues now.
So it looks like from
is Colin Louis already pitting?
Oh yeah, I see. Colin Louis is already pitting now.
So what happens here is actually quite a lot of positions change here.
Oh, I guess Colin Louis is actually just exiting the pits because we see Indra Ferrara and Marv Dondokambi is actually going out pretty quickly, overtaking him pretty quickly.
But then Mahada Andika is now in the first position. Yep, definitely because Colin Louis is pitching, and now Rinaldi Wijaya.
Rafi is spinning there, clipping the wall. But so far so good, and now we've seen Mahada Andika safely overtaking him.
And now Mahada Andika just needs to make as big of a gap as possible to safely go into the pit lane with only 18.5 minutes left in the race.
Yeah, now it is the hardest part from Rinaldi Wijaya is actually catching up to Colin Louis is actually around 7 seconds, I believe.
Yeah, even though he already had a lot of gaps there, but after the pit stop, Colin Louis is now actually ahead.
Yeah, and now Mahada Andika had to make a massive gap around maybe 30 to 40 seconds
to really get him safe.
Yeah. It is 5 seconds plus, if I'm not mistaken, we had 19 seconds. 19 plus 8. Yeah, it's not much. But yeah, we still have to. Okay, now following Muhammad Bintang Arya here, following Haryo Amel Luhur very closely, 0.6 gaps remaining. Let's see who will get the barrel line here in the mountain section. Entering the frog and now exiting the frog and now entering skylines and into the SS here. Haryo is still going pretty tidy here. Bintang Arya goes very wide. Okay, so good so far, but Haryo Amel Luhur definitely got the better advantage here on this section. And yeah, Haryo Amel Luhur is now going very quickly here and very clean. And as we can see here in the backstraight, it looks like Rafi Prahasya just exiting the mountain section. Okay. And still Bintang Arya is still trying very hard to catch up with Haryo Amel Luhur going into the chase.
This is the second where a lot of driver has missed time their braking point actually. Gets a bit close here entering the main straight, but still Haryo Amel Luhur is still in the safe place, I believe. He's just gets quite a safe gaps from Bintang Arya, but Bintang Arya now entering the mountain straight, I believe.
Yeah, it is the mountain straight.
It's actually Haryo Amel Luhur gets the better exits. even though Bintang Arya gets the slipstream, but still it's too far from Haryo Amiluhur. Breaking a bit late here. Ooh, we've seen the sounds, really beautiful sounds.
Yeah.
Eh?
But
Oh,
Haryo
but no.
Amiluhur goes bit wide there, and now he's
Oh.
being chased by Bintang Arya very closely. Let's see who will get the better pace here in the mountain section. Now he is very close, almost bumper to bumper between Haryo Amiluhur and Bintang Arya here.
And Mada Andika in the first positions now, taking the pit stop with 10 seconds gap from Indra Ferianto. Indra Ferianto becomes the only driver in the grid who hasn't taken any pit stop yet.
This is going to be interesting. I reckon Mada Andika, after taking the pits, he is still in the top 3. So now the competition for the first place for Renaldi Wijaya is actually not looking that great.
Renaldi still needs to, checking back his loss from the pit stops there. And considering that Renaldi Wijaya pit stop is a bit long, I think in the start he has a fewer fuel maybe because he's just getting really fast there.
Yep.
And could quite possibly, just thinking about undercut strategy as he just did, but it looks now that it's not quite successful.
Yeah. And now we can see here, he is actually, the gap from him and Colin Louis is actually not really that far. This is going to be an interesting battle here for incoming few laps. Yeah, we can see here Renaldi Wijaya pace in the mountain section is pretty good. Ooh, that was
touching
very
the
almost
wall there.
hitting the wall. Yeah.
But still getting really close with Colin Louis, and Colin Louis actually now must be getting a lot of pressure. And to the Skyline and the SS here, really needs to be careful here, trying to keep it close and tidy, close to the wall. Ooh. Still okay.
Yeah, Renaldi Wijaya's pace is actually pretty amazing so far.
Ooh, when braking he almost loses.
That cost him a lot of time, and now Colin Louis is actually running away. That is a bit unfortunate from Renaldi Wijaya, but with 13 minutes remaining, we could. We have a contact there between Haryo and Bintang Arya.
Which is also having long time battles there.
Yeah.
Between both of them.
Okay, now Indra Ferianto is now going into the pits. And now we have Colin Louis and Renaldi Wijaya.
Renaldi Wijaya. Because it looks really similar, right? And now Renaldi Wijaya still trying to. Oh, Louis! It looks like his goes a bit wide on the exits there. Maybe mistime his braking point. And now Renaldi Wijaya is getting closer and closing yet again with Colin Louis trying to take from the outside. Louis defending the inside, maybe some context, but still clean. However, now Renaldi Wijaya gets the better exits. Now getting side by side, I believe, with Colin Louis, and taking the second position. Here comes Renaldi Wijaya.
Oh, very nice. And now Renaldi Wijaya is back in the pole position, claiming back his first position. Now is the battle of defense from Renaldi Wijaya and Colin Louis. This is going to be interesting. And now, if I'm not mistaken, I've seen a glimpse of Raffi Prahasya's car behind. I don't know if it's a back marker or in the third position. Let's see when the tower updated.
I think he's in the back marker, I believe.
Yes. Yeah, it is around about one lap. Yeah.
Now with 12 minutes left here in the race, Renaldi Wijaya really just needs to keep it clean and tidy. And now in the trike part in the circuit, in the corner, in the mountain here, Renaldi Wijaya is actually pulling away from Colin Louis yet again. And now we have Jalur Putusekeja now in the same car as his previous accidents, I believe. Jalur Putusekeja here.
He goes wide and he gets to the throttle too quickly and he spun out because of the grass.
And we've seen the same kind of accidents from
Kurniawan Alditi, if I'm not mistaken, in the McLaren.
Yep.
Yeah.
And most importantly from Colin Louis there.
Who
actually gets a bit wide, even though he's not spinning out, but he goes wide, and that's really just losing his time, and especially his exit speed from the corner is just very bad. So Renaldi Wijaya take it from the outside, but then the maneuver from Renaldi Wijaya from the outside is still very gorgeous for me.
Yep. And now the gap is actually already 1.8 seconds between Renaldi Wijaya and Colin Louis here.
Now Budimans maybe getting some lags there, or maybe some bad connectivity. We don't know for sure, but
Yeah.
he missed his corner, or maybe he could also be the car could also be very bad damage.
Yeah, so he's unable to hit the brakes properly. He missed the braking point and to entering the pits.
Now, Mada Andika, they're really far behind.
Okay, now Renaldi Wijaya is going to encounter a back marker here. Will it make the Colin Lewis gap getting more closely?
Could be very good for Colin Louis actually, if they get stuck to a back marker.
With only 1.9 seconds gap.
And also with only 10 minutes left in the race.
Yeah, especially with the back marker incoming, this is going to be a tricky situation for Renaldi Wijaya. Okay, now we're still spectating Colin Louis. The gap is still a bit far here. Exiting the skyline, entering the SS. Okay, Colin Louis is pretty much still holding a tidy line here, followed by Rafif Rahasya, which is unfortunately going quite a bit far behind.
Oh, Mada Andika still trying to follow Colin Louis.
Yeah, this is going to be a 1-2 and 3 finish, I guess, for Colin Louis, Mada Andika, and again for Renaldi Wijaya.
Yeah, they just need to keep the pace.
Yeah,
going like this.
It is so much so far. Looks like going to be secured for the three of them.
Yeah, because Indra Ferianto is also, if you've seen the gap, we're still waiting for the gap, but he's actually really far there. As you can see, 12 seconds from Mada Andika.
It is quite far.
Oh, Raki gets yet another stop and go penalty there in the 19th position. Maybe struggle a bit here.
That is a massive incident between him and Keravin Maheswara. But I guess Keravin Maheswara lost his connection, if I'm not mistaken. The name just gone in the tower, if I'm not mistaken.
Could be. Almost hit Jalu Putusukeja there, but still okay. Because we've actually seen Keravin Maheswara flying in the practice session there because of the connection. So it might be
the connection.
Yeah, I think Keravin Maheswara just sitting in the pit there.
Yeah, it looks like possibly it's his connection. And after that incident, he decided to teleport back to the pits. And now we're back with Bintang Arya, still battling it out with Haryo Amiluhur, still trying to catch up.
A battle that happens again, yeah?
Yep.
But he's still a little bit far from Haryo Amiluhur. Let's see the refresh gaps here. As they are entering they're starting their ascents here.
And looks like Bintang Arya is having a better pace here in the ascent section of the mountain. We have a back marker here. We have Fikraji Fauzi, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
That cost Haryo Amiluhur a lot of time lost there.
And now Bintang Arya getting closer and closer with Haryo Amiluhur.
I mean, because of that back marker previously, the gap is actually suddenly just drops down by quite a lot.
Yep. From one-ish second to just almost cut the half of the gaps.
Yeah. And now exiting the skyline, entering the SS. Okay, Haryo breaks early.
And Haryo Amiluhur actually, if I'm not mistaken, he's almost loses. Colin Louis in the second position taking the pit stop. What happens to Colin Louis? That must be something's happened to him. Maybe some damage because he's taking the pit stop again. We don't know for sure now.
Yeah.
Because last time we've seen that Colin Louis is actually very close to the leader Renaldi Wijaya. And if he's taking the pit stop like this, it means that Mada Andika will take the second position from Colin Louis. And now Bintang Arya with Haryo Amiluhur goes side by side to the fast right-hander. Now Bintang Arya in the front, but now entering the sequence, still really close. Nice
both of them going wide.
Both of them goes wide. Oh, Bintang Arya got spun out, but still side by side. But now, yeah, Haryo Amiluhur just clearly gets the barrier exits there. Oh, Bintang Arya almost gets the position, but then all of them goes wide and just. Wow, what's unfortunate.
That is a bit unfortunate for Bintang Arya, but that is actually a very brave move from Bintang Arya also.
And that move is also going to be putting more pressure to Haryo Amiluhur. Considering that Bintang Arya already pulled that kind of extreme maneuver and almost make it, so that's just going to affects Haryo Amiluhur. And now Colin Lewis now dropping to 5th position.
Oh,
because of the pit stop. Oh, he drops quite a lot. We don't know for sure what happens to Colin Louis there, but yeah, he's just. I don't think that he's is able to make the podium in this race.
Yeah, it is with 5 minutes remaining. If Colin Lewis is able to get back to his podium, it is actually a miracle.
And now we're following Bintang Arya still really sticking to Haryo Amiluhur car there, getting real close and fast here. Needs to be tidy around this corner where we've already seen a lot of drivers goes out to the runoff area there after hitting the wall. Now entering the descent, the skyline here into the SS. Still really close, closing yet again. Bintang Arya, I think. Oh,
what happened though?
We don't know for sure. There's something weird happen actually with Bintang Arya.
Maybe his brakes messed up.
Could be,
I guess,
because he's just kind of stopped in the SS here. And oh, that's unfortunate because Haryo Amiluhur is now just pulling away, while Bintang Arya is actually getting real close in the mountain sections there. After mendaki gunung lewati lembah there, now they're getting further and further again.
Yeah, but the gap is actually pretty far now.
What happens to Colin Louis? And he's yet again entering the pit stop.
Oh yeah, where is entering the pit stop again?
Oh, we don't know for sure.
This is the 3rd time, if I'm not mistaken, Colin Lewis is taking the pit.
From the mandatory 1-time pit stop, he's now in the 3rd time in his pit stop.
And it's also not a drive-through penalty.
Yeah, he's definitely doing something there. Maybe he miscalculated his fuel. We don't know for sure. But I don't see any kind of damage in Lewis' car.
The car is pretty much fine, and we didn't have seen a penalty.
And looking at the gaps there with whoa, is Colin Louis already done the pit stop there?
Yeah, he is already out.
It
is very interesting why Colin Louis is entering the pit for the 3rd times.
Maybe after the race we will ask him personally. We just curious with the reasons there. And now we have Colin Louis already trying to battle there with. Oh, that's a back marker there. Ferdi Gary Ramadan is a back marker, and now Colin Louis pull in again. But now he's thrown out to the 7th place after being overtaken by Haryo Amiluhur and Bintang Arya. Now Bintang Arya getting close again in the mountainous part. Haryo Amiluhur getting real pressure.
Bintang Arya goes wide.
But now still.
Haryo Amiluhur still gets a better line here.
But entering the last corner before the control straight here.
Okay, this is interesting to watch.
With only 2 minutes left here, is there gonna be some extreme maneuver that Bintang Arya will do? Bintang Arya still following really close to the chase there, entering the chicane where the previous mistake has been done by both of them. Bintang Arya real close there with Haryo Amiluhur now taking the outside for the last corner here. The Murray's corner, and Haryo Amiluhur is now entering the pit stop, I believe. Yes, he's entering the pit stop, and now Bintang Arya claims the 5th position.
What happened with these drivers?
We don't know. We've seen a lot of.
We've seen Colin Louis taking the pits for the 3rd time, and now we've seen Haryo Amiluhur.
We got some glitch here, I believe, because Bintang Arya car just flew here. Maybe there's some kind of bugs that make us doesn't see any kind of drive-through penalty. Actually we've got
Fikri Haji Fauzi, yeah.
goes wide there with Rian Chandra. Where Rian Chandra is actually quite ahead, and Fikri Haji Fauzi is actually 1 lap down, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep. And now we're with Danindra Rajwardi, if I'm not mistaken, with the white one. Yeah. What happened with him?
The Ferrari driver trying to chase Inami there as they ascend the Mount Panorama. Danindra Rajwardi gets real close. Maybe some context there. And yet,
maybe he got a dirty air there, trying to follow Asuka.
Could possibly be because there's really close. So, yeah, this. The leader is on the final lap, and I think this is gonna be a clear win for Renaldi Wijaya.
Yep, definitely.
And if he keeps the fastest laps there, he's going to be gets 26 points.
Another 26 points, yeah.
And I think he will get the. I think he will be the current leader of the driver standing, if I'm not mistaken. But we're still waiting for the end of the race. We still have one last lap here from Renaldi Wijaya, gloriously taking the ascents here. He just need to not make any mistakes, and he will get that 26 or at least 25 points.
Yep.
And now Raffi Adisasmito is following Jalur Putu Sekeja, maybe looking for the last chance.
Okay, Raffi Adisasmito looks like got a barrel line over here. But both of them looks like have a damaged car. As we can see, there's Jalur's car. The bumper looks like it wants to fall off.
And Jalur Putu Sekeja actually almost hits the walls there, really trying to kiss the wall actually.
Yeah.
And now entering the skyline, beginning the descents there.
And we can see here Raffi Prasya is closing very, very tightly. Contact there with the wall there between Adisasmito. Another contact with the wall. That is a bit risky maneuver from Raffi Adisasmito. Another contact here.
Yeah, maybe you're right about the damage because he seems like he's struggling to control his car. And now he's just getting overtaken by Raffi Prasya. Yes.
Yep, it is definitely an overtake for Raffi Prasya. Okay, maybe we could see the pole position.
The pole position, yep.
He will cross the finish line soon, maybe.
Renaldi Wijaya in the first positions.
Okay.
Yep, entering the last corner into the main strike here. And there you go. The third round winner for the Challenger Grid, Renaldi Wijaya. Back-to-back win. What a drive from Renaldi Wijaya. And now Mada Andika definitely going to take the second positions there. Mada Andika also driving from the not the best part to start from. He's from the 7th position, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, 7th position.
And now he's finished second. And now Indra Ferianto.
The first podium finish from Indra Ferianto.
Yes, definitely. Followed by Marta Dukambi. So Marta Dukambi, the current leader is, I don't know how the points will be after the race, but I think Renaldi Wijaya will have a big chance to actually takes the first position in the driver standing from Marta Dukambi.
Yes.
But it's still, Marta Dukambi performance is still very, very good.
Exceptional,
you know? Yeah, because he's really, this fourth position is actually his worst
result,
finish, from out of the 3 races that we've have in the Challenger Grid.
We have back-to-back podiums for Marta Dukambi actually.
And now Colin Louis that have mysteriously taken 3 pit stop is now just take it slow and he will get the 5th position.
But for me personally, maybe for you also, I still curious why Colin Louis took a 3 pit stop.
Yeah, we don't know for sure, but maybe we're gonna ask him.
Okay, now we're finishing the
remains
of the race.
We have one last battle here between Bismatfer Budiman and Canon Liwang. Canon Liwang trying to take his last shot at Bismatfer Budiman in the Conrad Straight. Now in the inside for the last fast right-hander here. Yes, taking the position from Bismatfer Budiman there, I believe. Geravin Maheswara get some hit there with Canon Liwang.
That is a bit aggressive move from Apex Marker actually.
Yeah, definitely. But because Canon Liwang is still in the 4th position and already taking Bismatfer Budiman, I think that's not going to be a problem for Geravin Maheswara. But he's definitely needs to be more careful about that, because if he make Canon Liwang spun out, he's gonna be getting some big
some penalties there. Yeah.
Gonna be some big problems from him.
Okay, we still have Haryo Emeluhur. I guess he's not finished yet. I guess the tower is still not showing the checkered flag.
Or maybe there's some internet connection problem here. We don't know for sure.
And we also have Ferdigeri Ramadan is now cruising in the Conrad Strait.
Because he's just gets guaranteed 10 positions now. All the drivers out of the top 10 is actually 1 lap down, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that shows to us and also the viewers that the track is very, very tricky.
Yes, and now they're all already finished their race. So great race that we've seen today. A lot of great overtaking move, but there's also a lot of accidents.
Yeah,
that's something that needs to be expect from this kind of circuit. So we have Renaldi Wijaya in the first position, his second wins actually in this Java Sim Challenge 2022, followed by Mada Andika. Mada Andika is getting another podium result.
Yeah.
And followed by Indra Ferianto from Wildlife Racing with his first podium. So we're still gonna wait for the interview
session, yeah. Yeah, the race between Renaldi Wijaya and possibly Martondo Kambi for the driver standing is actually going to be interesting here.
Yeah, it's still a pretty close battle for the driver standing here. So we have some Bego Racing Division supporter here in our Facebook live chat. Let's go, Bego.
Yeah, Bego is winning, boys.
Congrats for the Begos. So we're still waiting here, and yeah, that's Mount Panorama, Bathurst, the track that has a lot of quite of interesting part. It's just kind of just fit our expectation actually.
Yeah.
Some great drive with a lot of accidents. We're not hoping for the accidents actually, but it's somewhat expected actually.
Yeah, it is expected with the tight wall between the mountain section there. When they start the ascent and the descent, it is a bit unfortunate.
And then they're actually quite lucky because they doesn't get the random weather here. But then we also have the faster and super good who doesn't get the random weather yet. So it could be this round in the Bears or the last round in the Suzuka where they get the random weather. So we're still waiting for the surprise that we'll see, because even though we as the commentator from Java Sim we doesn't know yet where the random weather will be placed, because there's only actually one person that knows where the random weather is, right?
Yeah, we only have our technical guy, Mr. Pradita Utama,
as the one that said and we actually have Renaldi Wijaya. Hello again.
Hello.
Congrats for the back-to-back winning for the race here.
Thank you. It was not easy at all.
But it looks
I have an issue on lap 1. My magnetic shifter suddenly broke in half.
Okay.
That's quite interesting.
And then my paddle shifter doesn't have any feedback to it, so I take the race real slowly. I don't want to push for the fastest lap.
But from what we've seen here in the commentary rooms, you're not taking it slow by any means, because you're just pulling away from the rest of the grids there.
Yeah, I guess I was wary of someone who's not pitting and change the tires. So I think Colin Louis doesn't change his tires, no?
I see. That explains why Colin Louis took a bit of advantage there, around 4 seconds maybe in front of you.
Yeah. I was lucky. I managed to reel him in.
Yeah, but it is a great drive overall there. Another win.
Definitely great drive, and you get also the fastest laps, I believe, which will give you extra 1 point if I'm not mistaken. So we'll see how's the driver standing will be between you and the rest of the grid.
Yeah.
So
Okay, thank you.
so congrats for the back-to-back winnings here. And
Thank you.
let's move on to Mr. Omada Andika.
Oh, the voice looks like a
the
bit
voice
small.
is still
Yeah.
a bit small, so we're still waiting there.
Selamat malam.
Tes. Halo, Omada, suaranya kecil.
Suara kecil banget ya.
Iya.
Udah keras belum sekarang?
Mantap.
Iya.
Okay, so how was the race? Another podium finish for Omada nih.
Iya, bahasa Indonesia aja ya.
Boleh.
Jadi memang Om Renal itu pace-nya kenceng banget, saya udah nggak bisa apa-apa lagi. Jadi saya cuman mempertahankan pace saya. Sekalian saya juga ngikutin lihat Om Indra bagaimana pace-nya ya kan. Jadi kebetulan kita berdua melakukan setup yang sama, juga cuman beda 1 lap doang masuk pitnya. Jadi cuman itu aja. Beruntung sekali tadi tidak ada banyak benturan-benturan, cuman tadi saya sempat di belakang Om Colin, jadi saya hanya melihat aja karena takut kalau kenapa di atas bukit. Jadi mungkin itu aja sih, stay safe aja, nggak terlalu mengambil gerakan-gerakan agresif gitu aja.
Bener banget sih, tadi kan kita lihat juga banyak banget itu yang
banyak yang kena di wall itu Om. Tapi tadi kita lihat Om Mada itu waktu turun di yang mulai turun tadi mulai dari Skyline itu kenceng. Beneran mepet sama Colin tadi.
Iya, tapi memang niat saya tidak mau ngebalap Colin, jadi saya cuma memberikan bisikan-bisikan sedikit aja supaya Colin lebih cepat, gitu aja.
Tapi kayaknya emang strateginya berhasil ya.
Iya, terima kasih.
Okay, so congrats Om for the second position.
Terima kasih. Thank you, terima kasih.
Okay, let's continue to Om Indra. Halo Om Indra, podium pertama nih JVSC nih.
Iya, selamat malam.
Malam.
Gimana Om balapnya Om?
Ya seneng sih bisa podium, dan emang sebenarnya Bathurst saya sama Om Ada udah bisa dibilang udah sering race di sini ya, endurance. Jadi udah biasa sih dengan tracknya. Dan emang di Bathurst itu atau di Mount Panorama ini uniknya itu drama pasti di belakang.
Nah,
bener sih.
Itu drama pasti di belakang. Depan itu ya oke lah, depan karena baru mulai wall to wall, terus ada backpacker segala macam. Cuman drama sebenarnya itu pasti di 10 lap, 8 lap terakhir. Saya udah berapa kali kayak gitu, terus tuh endurance, speed segala macam.
Itu tuh bener banget sih Om. Kita di sini ngelihatnya juga kayak gitu.
Banyak belakang itu horor.
Dramanya banyak banget di belakang.
Ya lumayan lah, saya jam terbang saya di Bathurst sama Mada cukup lama ya. Tapi kalau untuk speed memang mungkin kita kalah lah sama yang lain. Cuman kalau untuk konsisten, tahu bagaimana kapan fight, kapan enggaknya, kita udah mulai ngerti lah gitu sih sebetulnya basically. Tadi juga balapnya enjoy kok, nggak terlalu ngefight. Terus tadi kemudian juga overcutnya bisa di depannya Marv, itu sangat kebetulan sekali gitu kan. Jadi ya kalau nggak masuk udah habis bensinnya tadi tuh. Udah tinggal 0, sekian liter.
Udah mepet ya Om berarti.
Udah mepet banget.
Jam terbang berbicara.
Bener.
Oke, thank you Om Indra, thank you.
Sama-sama.
Dan congrats juga ini untuk podiumnya kalian semua.
Congrats for all the podiums here. You'll just drive exceptionally.
Thank you.
Okay, so I guess that's it for the interview. Thanks all for joining us in the broadcast rooms here. And yeah, I think that's just kind of wrap it up for the this race. And we've seen 2 seniors actually, Indra Ferianto and Mada Andika, just driving consistently there. But still, Renaldi Wijaya gets very fast pace, even though he's saying that he's getting a lot of troubles there. But still, really great drive. And by the way, stay tuned for in the Instagram of the JVSC for the update on the driver standing.
Yep.
Because we still haven't know for sure the point after this race, because we're still we're still also waiting for the
faster and super.
And also for the stewards decision.
Yep.
Because we have quite a lot of drama here today. So we're still waiting for that, for the points to be count. So stay tuned in the JavaSim Instagrams, and also stay tuned in our YouTubes and our Facebook to see the highlights of this race and any other race in the JavaSim Challenge 2022. And I guess that's where we'll wrap it up for tonight. So thank you, Gigi.
Thank you, Raka.
And thanks all for joining us today. Matur nuwun, terima kasih, thank you, good night, and goodbye.
I'm Adi Muhyiddin from Otoclacha ID. I will compete in JavaSim Challenge 2022 using McLaren 720S GT3, so don't miss it and see you on track.
Hi, I'm Aldo Balagulan from Veloce Ragazzo. I compete in the JavaSim Challenge 2022 using the BMW M4 GT3.
Hi, my name is Alvito Danendra. I compete in JavaSim Challenge 2022 using 2018 Bentley Continental GT3.
Hello guys, I'm Andika Rama Maulana from Legion of Racers, and I will be joining JavaSim Challenge 2022 with Mercedes-AMG GT3 Evo.
Hello, this is Oscar Shinami from Moscow Racing.